All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. You feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. The link is right down in the video description. It's in the chat. If it's not there, soon will be. Hit that link. You'll get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Said YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. KingSeti.com, 25% off selected items at this time. Save and shop. Shop and save. That's right, family. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. Over 1,200 videos of pure heat presented by General SETI himself. Plus, we got the supplemental, also monumental and instrumental research material from the Grandmaster teachers. I give you an overview on that material, giving you 360 degrees of supreme African academic knowledge and wisdom that cannot be compared to by any other website on the planet. I want you to get over there today, check it out, enroll today, generalseti.com, SETI University. And everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. BPC making noise, we never come, exclusive live stream that cannot be seen on any other platform other than Patreon. We got that fire. Go check it out. Run down the menu of all the videos we got on deck, and I guarantee you, you will become a patron today. To all my family out there that donate to the General, I want to thank you. I appreciate you for appreciating me. Any of the family out there would like to donate to the General, the links is right there in the video description, is in the chat. Click that link, donate, and I'll thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Okay, then. Here we go. Let me check. See, Ray, I knew Ray was in. I say Ray, he in there. That's right. Now, today we talking about, we got a hell of a lineup, and I'm running through family because I want to touch family with these historical presentations in a way that only one man could do it. All right, let's deal with it, family. We talking about African hair, the cosmic antenna, constantly connected to universal frequency. Constantly. That's right. That's right. Unless you got a lot of gook in your motherfucking hair. You feel what I'm saying? You got to have the natural products. That's right. You clog up your goddamn antennas. All right. So yeah, and we got to talk about this because we are sacred beings. We're sacred beings, and we must understand that. And we were given, the best of everything when we talking about natural being. Okay, natural being. And so so when we understand that we're divine in essence, and understand that we have always been connected to the cosmos, then we'll understand how important, you see, our bodies, our hair, and everything connected to us is. Okay. And this is another reason why they hate on us so much. Want to hate on our hair and hate on, everything about us, because they ain't got it. And they know how sacred and how, how divine that it is. And so that's what we have to understand. Now, understanding that we got the woolly, the divine woolly. We is the Sufis. You feel me? When they talking about the Suf, the wool, the woolly head. You see, I don't want y'all to think it's them goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthals over there in Turkey spinning around high off of Hayron. And they show you and these supposed to be Sufis and shit over there in Turkey and shit. They over there high as hell, just spinning and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got nothing but the goat hair hanging all off their goddamn head. You understand what I'm saying? Talking about they suit. They talking about it's the hat. Ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn hat. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, family. Ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn hat. Talking about this wool and no. They talking about the divine wool. We're gonna talk about it right now, family. Let's step. If we're gonna step, we gotta step hard. Now we can't soft step. We're gonna step, we gotta step hard. You understand what I'm saying? They know I turns up on their ass. See these white boys out on the internet crying, talking about we racist and shit. You goddamn right. I'd rather be a racist than a goddamn punk. I tell you that. Shit. Ain't nothing wrong with no goddamn racism. Shit. Ain't nothing wrong with it. When it's our time to use it, then they say, oh, these, how the fuck is they gonna say we racist? You understand what I'm saying? Shit. You better use it. You better use it while you can. Shit. Tell you that. All right, let me get us in here, family. Yeah. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. Here we go. Here we go, right there. Now, the one thing you understand when you're dealing with technology, most of the time when you look at technology, they saw the natural occurrence in the cosmos. They didn't just come up with it out of nowhere. They saw something in creation that they wanted to mimic. Okay, when you look at a lot of these airplanes and shit, it's the Falcon, it's the Eagle, it's that Pingree Falcon, it's the Dragonfly, it's the Hummingbird. You see how they got these planes like the what's that motherfucker, the F-35, whatever that mother, and now the motherfucker just take off and shit. You know what I'm saying? It just raise up in the sky and shit. It don't even have to take off. The motherfucker raise up and then the motherfucker take off. You see what I'm saying? And so they saw the hummingbird, they see the dragonfly and all these things, and they take that, you see, and they mimic it and they try to duplicate it in a fraudulent technology and so on and so forth. So they saw it in nature. And a lot of times we don't even understand that when you look at an antenna, okay, when you look at an antenna, it's a coil, okay, and understand that this is how frequency is transmitted and received. You see, how it's transmitted and received. And so understanding that our hair is created by nature in the same fashion that our hair is also antenna. Is that right? We got to think about it, family, because you see, we don't want to, conceive, because we done been taught so long, through slavery and all that our hair was ugly and shit and this, that, and the third, and motherfuckers tried to do everything they could, fried, lay it to the side, fried, dyed, and lay it to the side, trying to get away from being African. We didn't understand the power of our hair. We didn't understand, and not only that, because why I'm going down the chakras. We're going to start with the crown, because this is our crown. You see, and when we talk about the crown chakra, we don't understand that our hair is our crown, and that our hair is a receiver and a sender, no different than the pineal. Okay, no different than the pineal, both being in our temple. When we talk about, even here, when you point to the side of your head, it's called the temple. Okay, and that's for a reason. And so, our hair being antenna connects us to the universe. And you see, and it's also a filter also of the UV. You know what I'm saying? When it get, because some of it, some of them like it straight to the dome. They just cut their hair off. They want they want it straight to the dome. You know what I'm saying? If they can get it. But the hair is a filter. And so as it comes in, the energy comes into your head, it filters down through the coil into your brain. Okay. And even the eyes also are filters. They're filters of UV rays. They're filters. So they could, if it, you got to have a filter. And so as it filters in and it enters the brain, and from there it's processed into what we know of as melanin. And so it's not by no coincidence that when you look at our hair, it is naturally designed by the cosmos to be an antenna. And even the damn, when you notice that even on insects, they be having their antenna too. You see what I'm saying? Some of them motherfuckers be moving that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Picking up on things. And see, we think that somehow that, and you can't let these Cro-Magnon Neanderthals play you. That's why they out here trying to get their hair to look like our hair now. You understand what I'm saying? They got all type of perms and shit for these damn Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. They trying to wear our shit now. Man, that shit crazy. I seen it for myself. I say, oh, every fucking hairstyle that we got, these motherfuckers can duplicate it now with all these crazy ass perms that they putting in their hair. So it's proof positive that they want to be us. There's no goddamn doubt about it. And we got to tell the truth. Everything that we've been saying been 100. Everything that the ancestors been saying and the master teacher's been saying has been 100. Okay? And so when you look here, at this right here, you see the coil, which is the motion of energy. You see, and even when you look at this universe, and when you talk about all the things that move in the coil, the natural divine spiral of the universe, we're talking about the galaxy itself, the universe itself is moving in a spiral, in a coil. Okay? The earth is moving around the sun in a coil. Everything, the motherfucker, you put the goddamn DVD in that motherfucker, it's gonna get to spinning in a goddamn coil. It's going in a spiral. Okay? So that's how energy is manifested. If you look in your goddamn engine in your car, and you got goddamn gears in that motherfucker spinning in a goddamn spiral. So people have understood the centrifugal force and how energy is manifested. Okay, and so they understand it too. And so again, when we talk about even, when we go in, and we have to continue to bring, because this is not something we could just glance over. When we say we are divine beings, we have to drop the science on that. We ain't here to just play no goddamn, oh, we just divine. And like it's some, no. I seen these Cro-Magnon Neanderthals on the internet now, and they think that they could rise up. They think that it's not enough scholarship out here today. You see, because they got all these, you got niggas that it's too many different kind of niggas out here today. God damn, I mean, it's a new nigga coming up with a new philosophy every day out here. So it didn't water down to the point where they don't think it's enough scholarship out here to defend Egypt. I'll smash the shit out of these Cro-Magnon. I'll smash the shit out of them and be just as raw as I want to be, because I'm not going to conform to nobody. I'm gonna come all out of bounds, but I'm gonna come with the facts. See, that's what they want to do. They want to talk about our people for hundreds and fucking hundreds of years and call us all, degrade us. And then when it's time for us to get on their head, we supposed to be intellectual. Fuck that, man. Anything goes in war. Ain't no motherfucking rules and following no fucking rules. We gonna be academic. We gonna lay it out like it's supposed to be laid out, so the people understand it. But we gonna be ruthless. I'm gonna be ruthless with in how I teach. You understand what I'm saying? Because they deserve it. Every goddamn thing that I say, they goddamn deserve it and more. Daniel 7:9 says, and I beheld. This is what Daniel said he saw when he looked up in the sky. He said, I beheld till the thrones were cast down. And what does it say? And the ancient. It didn't say the motherfucker from yesterday. It didn't say the motherfucker from 2 days ago. It says the ancient of days did sit. See, and that's why we have to understand chronology and sequence. See, you got everybody out here talking about everybody equal. No, everybody ain't goddamn equal. How the fuck is that possible? You see what I'm saying? You just pick a number, motherfucker, and when your number is called, then you step forward. Until then, ain't no equality. It's equality that we all got a number. And when that motherfucking number is called, step forward. But until then, sit your ass down. So when it says ancient, that mean the primordial. That mean number one. That's us. And we got to stand on that. We can't be talking all this. Nigga, get up off of here, nigga. We got to come with the 100. We got to come with the 100. The ancient of days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. Okay? See, now they try to change that today. Yeah, they didn't went in there and changed it and said, and the hair of his, in this motherfucking verse right here. Daniel 7:9, you go into these new Bibles, it says, and his hair was white like the pure wool. They see, now when you say pure wool, it's talking about the texture. Didn't say nothing about no goddamn color. See, they changed it from the texture to the color. You see what I'm saying? But when you go to the original, it says like the pure wool. And so when you say it in that manifestation, you're talking about the texture. You're talking about the texture. So that means that he had that African, and he said pure wool. So it wasn't no mix, no admixture or none of that. That it was pure. Okay. And so you can see all the Christ figures of the ancient world. I don't care which Christ figure you call, had woolly hair, because that was looked at as divine. That was looked at as divine. See, we in a world today where it's upside down, and we don't know no better because we ain't been taught no goddamn better. You see? And so even here, all into India, with Buddha. You see, they know Buddha had the woolly hair. Ain't nan goddamn Buddha I seen. And they got so mad about the Buddha having woolly hair, they just cut his fucking hair off. Now he walk around fat and bald. They didn't just flip the whole motherfucking script now. You see what I'm saying? Now they rather take it off. You understand? And I, you know what? I talked about their ass like a dog for so long. And now you got them up on the goddamn, you got them up on Facebook. Now they putting perms in their motherfucking hair to change their hair woolly because they know the motherfucking facts of what I teach. They know it. They know he got woolly hair. Okay? And so they have to manifest a visual image that display what we see here with this Buddha, even though we know it's fake what they doing. You understand? They know they have to answer to this Buddha having woolly hair. So all the Christ figures had woolly hair. Every last one of them in the ancient world. Let's talk about it. Now, when we say Christ, and we go over, and I'm going to go over this again because I want you to master it. You see? I want you to master it. It's, you know, when it talk about Christ, it means anointed one. Okay? But they never say what the fuck he was anointed to do. Meaning anointed. Well, okay, you anointed to do what? Some motherfuckers been anointed to go out there and wash the goddamn car. You know, dad said, get your ass up, nigga. You been anointed to go out there and wash that damn car. Or you been anointed to take the goddamn garbage out. You see, nigga, you been anointed. Nigga, get that garbage up out of here. Don't say what he was, it says anointed one. Anointed to do what? See, they don't never say what he was anointed to do. And so when you go into the Bible and you deal with Psalms, I believe it was, I don't know which one it was, and I get it. It says, he anointed my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Okay. Now that's not enough. You see, that's just only we getting close. The anointing. People think, oh, no, nigga, we ain't talking about no shea butter or nothing like that. It's deeper than that. You know, good and goddamn well, he ain't talking about God anointing my head with no goddamn shea butter or no shit, no shit like that. It's deeper than that, nigga. This is an esoterical understanding. God not gonna reach his hand through the sky and anoint your goddamn head with no goddamn what's that shit, manuka oils and shit and this and no shit like that. You see, it's deeper than that. Okay, so when it says he was anointed, and then we go into the Sanskrit, and it says, you see this now, I look and I put it in there just for you to see. Let me make sure we are in there. We see it, okay? Yeah. Let me, okay, we in there. And so you can go look it up, Krishna, okay? Now, when you look at the bottom, Krishna in Sanskrit means black. I had to put that in there and you know, they did the same shit with Krishna that they did with the other Christ figures. Now, you know, I could have put that in here, but I had to go in there and get that website. This shit was from over there in India because they know that in Sanskrit that his name means black. But if you go into India today, do you know the majority of Krishnas is blue? They didn't change. They won't, you know, they still got some, but a lot of them are blue today. And I can show you where they even question it themselves. They say, well, we don't know why he's blue. You know, they don't, but they didn't, but you know what I'm saying? Because that's their Christ figure. You know, that's their Christ figure, just like Jesus and Osiris and all the rest of them. And they upset about that. You know what I'm saying? Because they over there with their racism on the Sudra, on the Dalits, you see, and so they upset at that because they got the caste system where the darkest ones is on the bottom. So how they gonna have a Christ figure that look like the very group of people who they got on the bottom? So they say, you know what, we gonna change him blue. Okay, so now we understand that he anointed our head with oil, and we know that Christ not only means anointed, it means black. And now we understand that he anointed our head with oil, and we understand what kind of oil. We understand it was a black oil. And that black oil that they speaking of is melanin. Okay, that's what they speaking of, and believe we can black it up any which way you want to deal with it. You can run, but you cannot hide. Let me get in here. So we did, and I put this in here for anybody that's, you know, want to know what pure mean. It means not mixed or unadulterated with any other substance or material. Not mixed or unadulterated with any other substance or material, without any extraneous or unnecessary element, free of contamination. You see, so we understand what that is. Now, a lot of people out there remember, and I know you know, when it came to the waves and shit, I the one that brought that shit to the internet, showing that the Egyptians had waves. Now, everybody out there got it, but I can go right there to the goddamn rack, nigga. I can go get, nigga, the very first videos and shit I was doing, nigga, back early goddamn 2000s. That's why I love the fact that I documented so much of my shit. You understand what I'm saying? But you see, this is what we talking about. When you talk about the spiral, even though you brush it down, it still becomes waves. You see? the spiral, the coil. You see, this is what it is. And this is also serpentine. This is naturally in our being. Okay, and so we know that energy moves in the coil, it moves in the circle. Okay, and we look down here at this diagram, you see the universe, the atoms in our bodies also moving as the universe, so above, as above, so below. And even when the Egyptian, a lot of people talking about they put circles in their hair, when they, carvings to denote the fact that they had spirals in their hair, that they had woolly hair. That's not straight, that's woolly hair. Okay, so we need to deal with that, family. And so let me come down here. Now, you understand that with the waves, and understand this is our crown. This is our crown, and energy is emitting, from through the crown, what we call the crown chakra. Okay, via the sun. Okay, via the sun. So them brothers out there got them waves and shit. If they, if they get their mind right, goddamn, they emitting a whole lot of goddamn energy. You see what I'm saying? Emitting a whole lot of energy and shit. Our hair is powerful now. Now, even is it a coincidence that even the speaker and shit, when they show and display the speaker and the music and shit, is that why? In spirals and waves, and you see, all energy moves in spirals, in coils. You see, the Ouroboros, and this is nothing. This is infinity. It's energy. It's immortality. It's real. Okay, it's real. And so they understood that. And it has not changed. They have manifested it. Looking at things in nature, looking at us in many instances. I mean, we know a whole lot of people out here reverse engineer shit and try to, duplicate it by reverse engineering it. And so we have to know today that our hair is divine. Okay, it is divine. It is connected. It is one of the connections to the universe. Because we got our crown, we got our brow, we got even the skin is, but the temple, your head is your consciousness. Okay. And so what happens there is what, that information is relayed all throughout the body. And so that's why they hate our goddamn hair, and they try to ban hairdos, and in school you can't wear your dreads, you can't wear this, you can't wear that. Who the fuck is they to tell us how we can wear our hair? We wear our hair any goddamn way we want to wear it. You see, but they scared of us, and so they tell us no, worry about that goat hair. That's what you worry about. Worry about that lice-infected goat hair y'all got on y'all goddamn head. That's what you do. And leave the divine entities on this planet alone. And so, family, we're going to move on. And this is only to say that, and we're going to keep touching on it. This is divine. This is divine. Motherfuckers talk about the Bible over and over every goddamn day. If we're going to talk about what is divine, ain't in the Bible, but is in the universe, and that's us. We are the primordial. And like I say, we are the cosmos made flesh on this planet. And so when you look at us, you looking at the creator. You looking at the cosmos. And so when you understand that you are divine, everything about you is divine, then you will manifest that energy. You will love yourself. You will love everything about yourself. You hear me? And you will grow stronger in your divinity. And that's the message of today. We're going to rock on, family. This is General Sarasum Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Don't you go nowhere. We got a hell of a lineup. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Hit some of them links. Support the general. Black power.